Today we will start the lecture on estimating and costing. So already in last few lectures we have discussed the concepts regarding how to calculate the earthwork in excavations, how to calculate the quantity of PCC or how to calculate the quantity of UCR by long wall short wall methods. So in today's lectures we will repeat the same things, and beyond this we will find out some more things in this depending upon the drawings. Okay, so here the plan it has been given and section it has been given. So depending upon plan and sections, first we have to draw the center line plan. Beyond this, first we will read which things are mentioned in this. So here in plan, the room dimensions it has been given 3 by 4 it is the size of the kitchen, whereas bedroom it has been given the size as 3.5 by 4 meters, whereas living room it has been given as 4 meters by 3.5 meters, whereas here window sizes it has also been given, that is 1 by 1.2 meters, and door size it has been given. So here there are 3 numbers of doors, and here there are 6 numbers of windows, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, so here sizes of doors and windows it has been given, whereas size of door and window frame it has also been given, but in present case or in today's problem we will not use this size of doors and window frame. Later on we will see what is the use of this size of doors and window frame. Okay, so presently we will see how to find out the different quantities depending upon this. So first we will see which things are given in this sections. Okay, so here in today's lectures we will find out one more quantity, that is the quantity of boulder and murum filling. Okay, we will find out the quantity of boulder and murum filling. Okay, so here important thing it is to be calculated here, the quantity of boulder and murum filling. Okay, so beyond finding out the quantity of earthwork in excavations or PCC or UCR first step, second step, we will find out the quantity of murum, boulder and murum filling. Okay, so this quantity it is very important, and the quantity of PCC we will also calculate. Okay, so we will find out the two things, quantity of boulder fillings, also the quantity of PCC. Here indirectly the height of boulder filling it has been given. Here the total height it has been given as 0.9 meters. Here these dimensions are in meters. Okay, this 0.6 indicates meters, 0.45 indicates meters, 3.10 indicates meters, whereas this 0.15 that is the height of PCC indicates in it has been mentioned in meters, whereas the height of first UCR 0.6 it has been mentioned in meters, whereas this height up to the GL it has been mentioned as 1.10 in meters and 0.9 in meters. Okay, so we have to first read whether it has been given in meters or whether it has been given in centimeters or whether the things it has been given in mm. Okay, so in this section drawing some part it has been mentioned in centimeters or mm, or some part it has been mentioned in meters. Okay, so here most important is nothing but how to calculate the different things. Okay, so we will find out the boulder fillings also. Here the height of boulder filling it has not been mentioned, but we can find out this from the total height. The total height it has been given as 0.9 meters. We have to subtract this 0.9 from this total height, the height of PCC. What is the height of PCC? Here the height of PCC it has been mentioned as 100 mm. So here we will subtract this 0.9 minus 0.1, 0.9 minus 0.1, the height of PCC. We will converting this 100 mm to meters, that is 0.1. So 0.9 minus 0.1 will the remaining height will be the height of boulder filling, that is 0.8 meters. Here indirectly the height of boulder filling it has been mentioned as 0.8 meters. Okay, so always you have to read properly the section and plan drawing. Nothing as such the data it has not been as missing data is will not be there. Every data will be given, but indirectly we have to calculate the data. Okay, so all the things it has been mentioned in the drawing, but indirectly we have to calculate. Okay, so this again the height of this second step UCR it has not been directly mentioned, so we have to find out the second step UCR height also. So we will see one by one. तो here most important is the width of excavations, ठीक है. तो here width of excavations it has been as 1 meters, ठीक है. Here it has been not mentioned, but we will take this as 1 meters. तो 1 meters is the width of excavations or width of PCC. तो first we will take this as width of excavations as 1 meters, ठीक है. तो we will write down here as width of excavation as 1 meters, ठीक है. तो width of excavations, ठीक है. तो excavations we will consider as 1 meters, ठीक है. तो in some it has been mentioned, so here it has there is somewhat missing, so we will take this as width of excavations as excavation as 1 meters. The width it has been taken, we are taking as 1 meters. The here width of excavations we are taking as 1 meters. So first we will find out the earthwork in excavation as usual. So what is the height of earthwork in excavations? It has been mentioned as 1.10 meters. So this is the total height of earthwork in excavations from the bottom of the PCC to the top of the up to the ground levels, ठीक है. तो up to the ground level the total height we have to dig or we have to excavate below GL. So what is the height below GL? So height below GL it has been mentioned in the drawing as 1.10, ठीक है. Before that we have to first read the plan and sections. We have read the section. What is the different things it has been mentioned in plan? So first we have to divide the whole figures in the long wall and short wall, ठीक है. So long wall and short wall we have to divide the whole figures, ठीक है. So long wall it is nothing but the continuous wall. So we will consider this horizontal wall as the long wall. We will consider this horizontal wall as the long wall, and vertical wall we will consider as the short wall, ठीक है. The horizontal wall we are considering as long wall, and the horizontal wall, vertical wall we are considering as short wall. So first we have to draw the section, ठीक है. Depending upon this sections we have to draw the center line plan. So center line plan, here the brick masonry it has been mentioned in cement mortar as it has been given as 0.23 centimeters thick, 0.23, that is it has been mentioned in meters, 0.23 meters thick. So here the thickness of cement mortar or the thickness of the masonry it has been mentioned as 0.23 meters, sorry, it has been 230 centimeters, so 0.23 meters, this it has been mentioned in meters, okay. The width of brick masonry it has been mentioned as 0.23 meters. So we will first consider, or we will first draw the center line plan. So 3 meters is the inner to inner dimensions. So what is this 3 meters is the inner to inner dimensions. So 0.23 half and 0.23 half, that means this center to center distance of this total is 3 plus 0.23 half plus 0.23 half, that is the full width. So 3 plus 0.23 is the 3.23. So here we have to draw the center line which is passing through the wall, center of the wall, okay. So here it has been drawn from this point to this point, that is nothing but the 3.23. So here 3.23 is nothing but the total length of the kitchen from center to center. What is the length center to center distance of the bedroom? So here again the half of width of wall here and half of width of wall here. So half plus half is the complete width of wall. So 3.5 plus 0.23. So 3.5 is the inner dimensions and plus 0.23 left side half and left right side half, that is half plus half, that is the full width of wall, that is 3.5 plus 0.23, that is 3.73. So here we have taken as 3.23 as the center to center distance of the kitchen. Here we have taken as 3.73 as the center to center distance of the bedroom. So same way we have to find out, we have to draw the center line plan passing through the width of each wall, okay, whether it is 0.23 thickness wall or whether it is 0.15 thickness wall, okay. But here in this case 0.23 thickness wall it has been mentioned. Here all the width of wall for complete drawing it has been mentioned as 0.23. But practically in some cases the width of wall may be varying, inner width may be 0.15 and outer width may be 0.23, but here outer and inner width of the wall it has been mentioned as same, that is 0.23. So therefore it has been same as 0.23. So we have taken as along the horizontal directions, same way we will take along the vertical directions also. ठीक है. तो वर्टिकल डायरेक्शन, the what is the width of kitchen width, it has been mentioned as 4 meters. So 4 meters is the inner to inner dimensions. Here width of the kitchen, it has been mentioned as 4 meters. So 4 meters is inner to inner dimensions. So inner to inner dimensions plus half width at top and half width at bottom, that is 4.23. So here we have drawn the center line plan, that is 4.23. That means this line, it has been same. So therefore 4.23, 4.23 and 4.23, the line will be same, because this it has been same, along the same line it has been mentioned. So therefore this is nothing but the 4.23. Again, what is the width, what is the height of this living room? The height of the width of the living room, it has been mentioned as 3.5 meters. Okay, the 3.5 meters plus again the half the top width and half the bottom width. So 3.5 plus half the top and bottom, it has been mentioned as 3.5 plus 0.23, that is nothing but the 3.73. So here it has been mentioned as 3.73 for this part. Okay. So here we have first divided the complete figure in horizontal and vertical directions. First we have to draw the center line passing through the width of wall. Okay. Whether the always the wall will be in horizontal directions or it will be in vertical direction. It will be in X direction or it will be in Y directions. So first we will pass the center line through the X directions also and Y direction also, and then we will find out the distances. Okay. So we have calculated the distances. 3.23 we have calculated. We have calculated 3.5 plus 0.23. Again we have calculated along this width direction 4 plus 0.23. Again we have calculated along this living room width direction, that is 3.5. So 3.5 plus 0.23. Again this living room, it has been left. So what is the inner to inner width of the living room? That is 4 meters. So 4 plus 0.23, again left side 0.23 half and 0.23 half right side, that is the complete width is 0.23. So 4 plus 0.23 is nothing but the 4.23. So here it has been mentioned as 4.23. After calculations of center to center distance of each and every wall along X and Y directions. Okay. So we have to pass the center line along each wall along X and Y directions. After passing, we have to calculate the inner to inner dimensions, that is the center to center dimensions. After calculation of center to center dimension, depending upon the width of wall, this width of wall will always be mentioned in the section drawing. Okay. So always there will be a plan given and section given. Depending upon the plan and sections, we have to draw the center line plan. Okay. And the width of wall will always be given in the sectional drawing. Okay. So section passing through the wall thickness, so this will be clear in this section. So you should it is very important to read properly the different criterias or the different dimensions which has been given in the section. Okay. So this section to be read proper, it has to be read properly. Okay. So 0.23 is the thickness given in the sections. So we have to consider the 0.23 thickness of the wall. Depending upon this, we have divided the complete figure along X and Y directions. We have calculated the center to center distance. Next is important is conversion of the whole figure into long wall and short walls. So the criteria is nothing but long wall and short wall is, we are considering this horizontal as long wall and vertical as short wall. It is not as such fixed that always the horizontal wall we will consider as long wall and vertical wall as along Y direction we will consider as short wall. No. It will be dependent upon the complete length. Okay. The complete length, if the length is more, that we will consider as long wall. If the complete length is short, it is less, we will consider as short wall. So here it has been considered, we are considering this horizontal as long wall. As they are they are along the same line, so we will add this 3.23 plus 3.73. So this complete addition we will consider as long wall. So L1 is the long wall. We can consider individually also long wall, but as it is along the same line, so we are adding this 3.23 plus 3.73, and we will consider this complete from this end to the last end, complete end, as long wall. Okay. So how many numbers of long wall are there? So there is after this addition there will be L1 will be of 2 numbers. Again there is along a horizontal direction there is a short wall. What is the length of this short wall? We have already calculated as 4.23. So that means how many number of long walls are there? L1 will be 2 numbers and L2 will be only 1 numbers. So in this way we have to cover the complete along X directions and along Y direction. We have to consider all the walls. Okay. If we are leaving one wall, or if we are not considering along longer directions or along shorter directions, that means the calculations will be wrong. So we have to consider the walls along x direction and along the y directions also. Okay. So along x directions we have added this, so we will add, and we will put write down here the values. So we will consider this L1 as L, or we will find out this long wall as, so we will find out the length of long wall. So here we are finding out the length of long wall. So here we have to add this length of long wall, that is 3.23 plus 3.73. So we will add this length of long wall in order to calculate the total length, that is L1. So we will find out, that is addition is 3.23 plus 3.73. Okay. So 3.23 and 3.73, it will be 6.96. Okay. So 6.96 will be the total length. So here I am writing down the length of long wall. So we are considering this L1. Okay. So L1 is nothing but the length of long wall. So we are considering this as length of long wall. Here we are considering this length of long wall L1. What is the length of long wall? So we will add this as 3.23 meters plus 3.23 meters plus 3.73. Okay. So 3.73 meters. So what is the total length? So what is the length of L1? 3.23 plus 3.73, it will be the 6.96. Okay, 96 meters. So this will be the total length. So here we have considered this total length as length of long wall. Just we have added this 3.23 plus 3.73, but because it is along the same line, so we have considered this complete as long wall. Okay. If it is along the same line, then we can add, because these calculations will be more simple. If we are adding this, the calculations will be more simple. Otherwise individual wall calculations, it will be more difficult in numbers. So therefore, in order to reduce the numbers, we are adding this. Okay. So 3.23 plus 3.73, that is L1 is the complete length. Same way, what is the length of L2? So L2 is, what is the length of L2? So L2 we will directly, it is having the length as L2 as directly without addition, it has been mentioned as 4.23. So here it has been mentioned as 4.23. So we will take this as 4.23 meters. Okay, directly we will take this as 4.23 meters. Again, what is the short wall length? We are considering horizontal as long wall and vertical as short wall. So short wall are the divisions. Okay, here we are dividing these figures. Okay, the divisions figure is nothing but the short wall. So 4.23 is the short wall. We are considering this S1, S1 and S1, because 4.23, 4.23 and 4.23, it is along the same line. Therefore, it is we are considering this. We are giving the notation as S1. Whereas 3.73, it is having somewhat different length, so we are considering this as S2. Okay. If there is variation in length, then we can have the notation as S1, S2, S3, S4, depending upon the different short walls. Okay. As this S1 is having the same length, we are considering S1, S1 and S1 for 4.23, and S2 it is having of 3.73. So we will have this as S1. We will consider this, or we will write down S1 as S1 as 4.23. So 4.23 is the total length of S1. Same way, what is the length of S2? So S2 we will write down this as S2 is equals to, what is the length of S2? S2 is nothing but 3.73. So length of short wall along y direction, it has been given as 4.73. Yes, 4.73 meters. So in this way, we have considered length of long wall, addition, length of L1 and L2. We have given the notations for long wall, along long wall, and we have given the notations as S1 and S2 for short walls. So in this way, we have covered the complete figures. We have to cover the complete figures depending upon the plan, depending upon the sections. We have to divide the complete figures into long wall and short wall, and decide whether how many number of long walls will be there, how many number of short walls will be there, and we have to give the numbers such as L1, L2, L3, L4. That is numbers given to the long wall, and S1, S2, S3 are the numbers given to the short walls. So here L1 and L2 are the long walls, and S1 and S2 is nothing but the short wall. Here most important is to calculate the total length. ठीक है, टोटल सेंटर टू सेंटर डिस्टेंस ऑफ द कंप्लीट फिगर्स. Here in this today's lectures, the most important is we will find out the total length of the center to center length of the complete figures. So we will add the complete length, how many center to center, how many meters is the complete length of this center to center length of this complete figures. Okay, so we will find out the total length, total center to center length. This word is again very very important, total center to center length. Okay, center to center length. This calculation is very important. Okay, in some question papers it has been asked that calculate the total center. First we have to draw the center line plan, and depending upon the center line plan we have to calculate the total center to center length of the complete figures. Okay, so we, depending upon this we will calculate the total center to center length of the complete figures. So we will have this, yes, sorry, we will divide these figures, we will merge this so that we yes. So center to center total length of the center to center length is nothing but how many numbers of long wall. So there is 2 numbers of long wall, so we are considering 2 as L1. How many numbers of L1 are there? So here it is 1 L1 and 2 L1. How many numbers of L1 are there? 1 and 2 L1. How many numbers of L2 are there along x directions? So first we will consider along x direction, then we will consider along y directions. So how many numbers of L1 along x directions? That is 1 and 2. So we have considered this 2 L1 plus this is first line. How many numbers of L2? So only one number of L2. One numbers of L2. Again it has been added. Okay. How many numbers of S1? So 1, 2 and 3. So 3 numbers of S1 are there. So 3 numbers of S1 is there. Again it has been added. How many numbers of S2? So 2 numbers of S2 is there. So we will consider this as 2S2. Again equal to. Again we will add the different L1 and L2. Okay. So again simple way we will find out the number of length. So here 2 numbers of L1 are there. So 2 multiplied by L1. What is the length of L1? Already we have calculated here. The length of L1 is nothing but this L1 is nothing but the 6.96. 6.96. So 6.96 is nothing but the length of L1. So here first L1 it has been completed. Plus what is L2? How many numbers of L2? So 1 number of L2. So 1 into L2. What is L2? 4.23. 4.23. Again bracket close. Okay. Again third S1. How many numbers of S1 is there? 3 numbers of S1. So 3 multiplied by. Okay. So 3 multiplied by S1. S1 length is, it has been mentioned as 4.23. So this is nothing but length of S1, 4.23. Yes. Again, how many numbers of S2? So S2 it has been mentioned as 2 numbers. So we will consider this again 2 multiplied by. What is S2? S2 again mentioned in the figure, and here it is been mentioned as 3.73. So 3.73 is the length of short wall. Okay. That is equals to. So here we have to add this complete. Figure. So after adding all the length of long wall along L1, L2 and S1, S2, in this way we have covered the complete figures. We have covered all the walls, that is along long wall and along short wall. In this way we have covered the complete figures. So what is the total length? So 2 multiplied by 6.96 plus addition of 1 multiplied by 4.23. This 3 first number indicates the numbers of long wall and short wall. So 3 is the 3 numbers of short wall multiplied by its length, 2 numbers of short wall multiplied by its length. So here after multiplication and addition the value comes to be 38.24. So 38.24 meters is the center to center length of the complete figures. Okay. So in this way it has been calculated as 38.24. So this is very very important. So here we have calculated this total length as 38.24, the length of center to center length of the complete figures. Here we have calculated the length of the complete figures. After that we will calculate the different things, that is nothing but the earthwork and excavation as usual. So excavation, we will consider the excavations. Okay. So excavations is again important. So what is the formula for finding out the earthwork in excavation along long wall and along short wall? So here while considering long wall we have to add the width, and while considering short wall we have to subtract the width. Okay, we have to add the width in case of long wall and subtract the width in case of short wall of the particular sections. So here width we are considering excavation, so we will consider the width of excavations. Okay, so here we will consider this L1 first, because one by one we will find out the L1. So first is L1. So first we will take the criteria for L1. So first we will take for L1. L1 equal to, what is the length? Length is L1 is 6.96 is the length for L1. So 6.96 is the length of L1 plus width of excavation. So here we are finding out the excavation. So what is the width of excavation? Here I have been I have mentioned the width of excavation as 1 meters. Okay, in this figure width is, it has been not mentioned, so we are considering this width of excavations as 1 meters. So this 6.96 is the length of long wall plus width of that section which we are calculating. So we are calculating earthwork in excavation, so we will consider the width of earthwork in excavation as 1 meters. So that is equals to, so after addition 6.96 plus 1 meters, that is 7.96 meters. So this, in this way, this is nothing but the total length of long wall. Okay, how many numbers of long wall are there? So here L1, it already we have taken this as, how many numbers of L1 is there? So L1 we are considering this as 2 numbers. How many numbers? So 1 and 2. So we will consider this as 2 numbers. What is length? So we have calculated just now the length as 7.96. So we will have this as 7.96. What is width of that section? The thing which we are calculating, here we are calculating excavations. The width of excavation we are considering as 1 meters. So 1 meter. What is the height? Height of earthwork in excavations, here height below GL, it has been mentioned as 1 meters. Okay, here it has been mentioned as 1 meters, 1.1 meters. So here we will find out, we will take this as 1 meters, 1.1 meters, sorry, 1.1 meters. Okay. So here we will find out the quantities. Here we will feed the formula for this. So we have to just multiply these quantities. So 2 is the number of long walls. So 2 multiplied by length is nothing but 7.96 multiplied by width is 1 meters. Height is 1.1 meters. Just we have multiplied this, all the quantities, all the 3 quantities multiplied by the 2 numbers, that is 17.512. So this is nothing but the total length of earthwork in excavations in along L1. Okay, along L1. Okay. Same way we will calculate along L2, that is long wall. Okay, L2. The same calculations to be repeated for L2. So L2 is nothing but, L2 is equals to, what is the length of long wall? That is 4.23 is the length. Yes. But before this, what is it has been added with the width of the sections. What is the width of section? Here it is 1 meters is the width of section. So 4.23 plus 1 meters, that is nothing but the 5.23 meters. So here in this way L2 is nothing but 5.23. But how many numbers of L2 are there? So here by seeing these figures, how many numbers of L2 is there? Only one number of L2 is there. So 1 numbers. What is the length? We have calculated as 1.23. What is width? Width is same 1 and height is same 1.1. So what is the value? That is 5.753. All these dimensions are in meter cube, because length is in meters, width is in meters and height is in meters. So the earthwork in excavation to be calculated in meter cubes. In modes of measurements, we have already studied in previous lectures what is the different units of earthwork in excavations or PCC or UCR. The measurement unit is very important. So here measurement unit is meter cube. So all the calculations are in meter cube. So here we can also write down the here as meter cube. Same way as short wall. Okay. So S we are considering as short wall. So S1 is equals to. So how many? What is the length of short wall? So here S1 is, it has been mentioned as 4.23. So 4.23 meters is the short wall, but it has been subtracted minus width of section. In short walls we are subtracting the width of the sections. Okay, so 4.23 minus 1, that is 3.23, so it is 3.23, that is meters. Same way, how many numbers of short wall is there? Already we have taken this as 3s1. So here we have taken this as 3s1. Here it has been taken as 3s1, 1, 2 and 3. So here the quantity is 3. What is length? Length of 1 is 3.23. So we have considered this as 3.23. 1 meters is the width and 1.1 meters is the height. So how much is the quantity? 10.659. One thing it has to be kept in mind, we have to add in long wall and we have to subtract in short wall. Same way S2. So same way we have to consider for S2. What is S2? S2 length it has been mentioned here. So here S2 length it has been mentioned as 3.73. So 3.73 is the length. Again we have to subtract the width. So 3.73 minus 1, that is 2.73. So 2.73 meters is the width of this. How many numbers of short wall is there? So S2 it has been 1 and 2. So 2 numbers of S2 is there. What is the length? Length it has been mentioned as 2.73, and 1 numbers again same way, 1.1 is the this. So in this way we have calculated the complete long wall by long wall short wall methods. We have calculated all the quantities for earthwork and excavations along long wall L1 and L2 and along S1 and S2. So in this way we have to cover the complete figures. We have to cover all the quantities. Here there are 2 numbers of L1, 1 numbers of L2, 3 numbers of S1 and 2 numbers of S2. In this way we have considered all these things. All the walls we have considered along X direction and along Y directions. So in this way we have covered all the things. After that we have to calculate the total quantity. So total quantity is nothing but this complete is we will write down here as the total quantity. So here we have added this complete, that is 17.512, 5.753, 10.659 and 6. This complete it is nothing but the quantity is it comes to be 39.93. That means this is nothing but the total quantity of earthwork along long wall and short wall. That is the total quantity. This is nothing but the total quantity. So this is this we have calculated as total quantity as 39.93 meters meter cube. 39.93 meter cube. Okay. So we have considered this as 39.93 meter cube. That is the total quantity of earthwork in excavations. 39.93 is the total quantity. Same way we will find out the PCC. Okay? So serial number 2 is nothing but the PCC. The same way length of long wall and short wall we will consider along PCC. Already these things we have already calculated in previous lectures, but here most important is somewhat change in the figure was there. So therefore I am repeating the concept. So L1 again the same thing, 6.96. 6.96 is the length in meters, 6.96 meters, plus what is the width of sections? Again width of PCC it is same the width of the excavations, the same the width of excavation. Width of PCC is same the width of excavation, that is 1 meters. Okay, so 1 meters is the same. So what is the total quantity? Total quantity is 7.96 meters. So total quantity is 7.96 along PCC. Again the numbers of PCC is 2. What is the length? Length is same, 7.96 is the same length. Width is again same, but what is height of PCC? Again important is height of PCC, it has been mentioned here at as 0.15. 0.15 is the height of PCC. 0.15 which has been mentioned in the section as 0.15. So here we will consider this as 0.15. Okay? The 0.15 is the height of PCC. So it comes to be 2.388 the quantity of PCC along L1 directions. Same way along L2 directions. So L2 directions along same way along L2 directions. So it will be same 4.23 plus width of section. So it has been directly taken. So it is same L2. How many numbers of L2 is there? 1 numbers of L2. What is length? Length is same 1.23. What is again width of PCC? 1 meters. What is height? Height is again important is 0.15. So along long wall. So it's just is it is nothing but the multiplication 0.7845. Same way we have to consider the short wall. So short wall we will consider this as S1. The S1 again we will have 4.23 meters minus 1, that is same 3.23. Only in this case of earthwork in excavation and PCC, one thing it is different. All the things are same, but width, height of excavation is different and height of PCC is different. Rest all is same. Okay, the rest all is same, only this height is varying. Here height of excavation was 1.1 and here height of PCC is 0.15. so here the change it has been there in only in heights. Okay, so again the quantities, how many numbers of S1 is there? S1 is 3 numbers. S1 here already we have taken this along this line as 3, so 3 numbers are there. Again 3.23 is the length, again 1 meters, again 0.15 is the, what is 0.15? 0.15 is nothing but the height of PCC. So in this way we have calculated S1. Same we will calculate S2. So S2 will be calculated in same way. So S2 is nothing but again the same way. S2 is nothing but 3.73 minus 1 along short wall. So it will be same. It has been directly taken. So how many numbers of short wall is there? So it has been taken as 2 numbers. S2 it has been taken as 2 numbers. And what is its length? 2.73. So 2.73 meters will be same. 1 meters is same. And height of PCC is nothing but 0.15. So in this way we have calculated the quantities. Okay, the quantities along PCC we have calculated L1, L2, S1 and S2. So these things are very important. Here it was change in the heights. So here we have considered the different heights, and by different heights we have calculated the quantity. So what will be the total quantity of PCC? So just we have added this 2.388, 0.7845, 1.4535 and 0.8119. We have added these 4 quantities. We have started up from this line as PCC. So these 4 lines are for PCC. So just we have added these 4 lines, that is 2.388 and up to this. So what is the total quantity of PCC? That is 5.445, that is meter cube. So in this way we have calculated the quantity of PCC also. Same way we will find out the UCR first step and second step. But here in this case most important is to find out the quantity of boulder fillings. Okay, here it was somewhat different concept it has been used. So we will find out UCR first step, second step, and we will find out the boulder and murum filling, and PCC. So before that, before going to UCR first step, second step, because this steps already we have calculated in previous lectures, we will directly switch over to the boulder filling. Okay, so directly we will find out the quantity of boulder filling. So this quantity of boulder filling calculations is very important. So here I am writing down the third important quantity as boulder and murum filling. Okay, so we will find out the quantity as boulder and murum filling. This quantity is very important. Boulder and murum filling, or boulder murum filling. So this quantity we will calculate by long wall short wall methods. The most important is to calculate the offset. Okay, here offset to be calculated depending upon this. Here this boulder filling will be laid within the rooms. Okay, here we are starting the room dimensions. Here there is a room dimensions. Here actually this room, it is to be 0.23 is the width of this room, width of this wall, and here the room it will be started. That means this kitchen it is having a width of wall as 0.23, 0.23, 0.23, 0.23. That means the room will be started from this point. This is nothing but the room dimensions. Okay, so we have to imagine the various things. Okay, by seeing the section and plan we have to imagine. So here we have to take the room width from these directions. From these directions we are taking the room width. Okay, so here we are taking the room width. Okay, so here it is nothing but the room, there is a room here. Okay, so what is the size of this room? 3 by 4 meters, 3.5 by 4 meters, 4 by 3.5 meters. That means this 3 meters will be started from this end, whereas this 4 meters will also be started. This same figure will be along x direction, and this section will be along x direction and y direction. That means this 3 meters will be started from this line, and this 4 meters will also be started from this line. So this is again very important. So how to find out this offset? This offset to be calculated is very important. So this boulder and murum filling, it is to be laid within the room. Okay, so this room dimension is actually it is 3 to 4 meters, 3 by 4 meters. But how to calculate this quantity of boulder filling. First, this boulder filling, it is to be laid and it is to be measured in meter cube. This boulder filling will be measured in meter cube. So while finding out in meter cube what is the height to be calculated depending upon this PCC. The PCC is nothing but 100 mm thick. So what is the remaining height of boulder filling, that is 0.9 minus 0.1. This will be the height which is it has been not mentioned in the figure, but we have to calculate depending upon this, that 0.9 minus 0.1, that will be the 0.8. So this is nothing but the height of boulder filling. But what about the dimensions? Dimensions is again important. This filling will be done within the rooms. This filling will be done within the rooms, but with some offset. Okay. So this offset calculations to be it is very important. Okay. Inner dimensions, it has been 3 by 4 meters. So inner dimensions is nothing but the 3 by 4 meters. That means 3 meters will be started from this. And what is this height? So this will be calculated as 0.45 is the second step UCR, and 0.23 meters is the brickworks. So what is this dimensions, remaining dimensions? 0.45 is the second step UCR, and boulder brick masonry width is 0.23. So what is this offset? This offset to be calculated is very important. We have to calculate this offset. So here dimensions for boulder filling is very important. Height is it has been mentioned as 0.8 meters, but what will be the length and width of boulder filling within the room? First important is we have to imagine the figure, we have to imagine the plan, and depending upon plan and section we have to have an image in our mind how this boulder filling to be done in a room. This boulder filling will be done within the room. Okay? Within the room. This word is very important. This boulder filling will be done within the room. Okay? So we have to calculate the room dimensions. Okay? So we have to calculate the room dimensions. This boulder filling will be done within the room. You have to see the sides. After seeing the sides, this concept will be more clear. Okay? So this boulder filling will be done within the rooms. Okay? So that means this boulder filling will be done within this kitchen room, it will be done within this bedroom, and it will be done within this living room. Okay? So how to calculate the dimensions, inner to inner dimensions of this boulder filling, depending upon the dimensions of kitchen, depending upon the dimensions of bedroom, and depending upon the dimensions of living room. This concept is very important, how to calculate the dimensions of boulder filling. Once again I am repeating that quantity of boulder filling, it is to be filled within the room. Okay? So this, it has been cleared in these sections. Okay? Again, how much will be the dimensions of room? The room dimension, it has been 3 by 4, but this 3 by 4 will be starting from this line. Here, this is nothing but window, and this is chhajja. That means this is nothing but the wall thickness. That means this 3 by 4 dimension of kitchen will be starting from this. Here is the line of 3 by 4 meters. That means along x and y direction, this section will be same along x and y direction. It will be kept along this side also along x direction, and this will be kept along y direction also. That means along all periphery, this section will be same. This section will be same along all the periphery, along x direction and along y directions. Next, so this 3 by 4, it has been taken along this wall thickness. Okay? This wall thickness, brick masonry. So brick masonry, it has been given as wrongly given as 0.23 centimeter. Actually it is 0.23 meters. So 0.23 meters is the width of this brick masonry, and 0.45 is the width of last step UCR. That means what is this offset? So this offset, this part, it is to be left for this boulder filling. We are starting this boulder filling from this line, not from this room dimensions. We are starting from this line boulder filling. Okay? We are not starting the boulder filling from this wall thickness. This concept is very important. Okay? So this, we are starting this boulder filling from the UCR line. Okay? But UCR is 0.45 width and 0.23 width. So what is this offset? This offset we will calculate it by subtracting 0.45 from 0.23 divided by 2, that is half on left side and half on inner side, that is 0.45 minus 0.23. 0.45 minus 0.23 will be this offset. This extra offset will be 0.45 minus 0.23. That is the offset. So here I am writing down the offset as offset for the figure. So here first we will calculate the offset. So here I am calculating the offset as offset for murum filling. So how to calculate offset? Offset we will calculate as 0.45 minus 0.23. 0.45 minus 0.23, it will be coming to 0.22, but this 0.22 will be this total offset, but here it is left side offset and right side also offset. That means there is two equal offsets are there. 0.45 minus 0.23 is the complete offset, but here there are two offset, left side and right side. That means there is this offset will be 2, so divided by 2. So this will be divided by 2. So why divided by 2? So divided by 2. First we will calculate this as 0.23, and after this 0.23 it will be divided by 0.22 divided by 2. Why 2? Because there are two offset. So it will be at 0.15. So this means the offset of this boulder filling at inner side is 0.11 and at outer side it is 0.11. That means at inner dimension it is 0.11, 0.11, 0.11 and 0.11. Along this kitchen room 0.11, here also 0.11. That means along all the wall sections the offset for the murum filling it is 0.11 from the from this directions, from this directions, from this direction and from these directions. Okay, again from this and this. So along all directions it will be 0.11 meters, 0.11 meters. So how to calculate the length? Okay, the length of kitchen we will calculate. So molder filling in kitchen. Okay, in kitchen. So first we will find out the length of kitchen. The length, normal length of kitchen. So what is length of this kitchen? The length of kitchen, it has been given as 3 meters. So 3 meters is the length of this kitchen, which has been mentioned in this figure. So 3 minus. So how many is the offset? 0.11 at one wall. So how many walls are there? 1 and 2 along 3 meters. So 1 here 0.11 and 0.11. That means minus 0.11 and 0.11 and again minus 0.11. That is it will be what it will be 3 minus 0.11, that is multiplied by this is nothing but same as 3 minus 0.22, that will be 2.78. So 2.78 is the length of the kitchen along murum filling, for the length of kitchen for the murum filling. Okay, so this is nothing but the 3 minus 0.11 offset for this side, left side, and 0.11 offset for right side. So this is nothing but just the length of kitchen. Okay. Same way width of kitchen to be calculated. W stands for width, or directly we will find out this as width. We will consider this as width of kitchen. Okay, so what is width of kitchen? That is 4 meters. 4 meters ho gaya bas. 4 meters. 4 meters again 0.11 for 4 meters, 0.11 again for this directions minus 0.11. Okay, so what it will be? So 4 minus 0.22. So it is 3.78. So 3.78 is nothing but the width of murum filling along this boulder filling. Okay, the length of boulder filling is along this kitchen is 3.78. Same way width of this boulder filling along this kitchen is nothing but 3.78. So how many numbers of kitchens are there along long wall, short wall? There is only one numbers is there. What is the length? Length is nothing but 2.78. 2.78 is the length of we have calculated as 2.78. What is width of this kitchen? How many numbers of kitchen are there? Only one, 3.78. 3.78. What is the height? Height I already have taken as 0.9 minus 0.1, that is 0.8. So 0.8 is the height. 0.8 is nothing but the height. So this is nothing but the total, that is the quantity of murum filling. So this length calculations is very important. This width calculations is also very important. We have considered the offset. I mentioned this offset here. The offset of murum filling we have mentioned here. That is offset for murum filling is nothing but 0.45 minus 0.23, that is 0.22. Again there are two offset, inner and outer side. So we have considered this as 0.11. So for 3 meters here it is 0.11, 0.11, 4 meters 0.11 and 0.11. That means we have to subtract twice the width of along x and y directions. So this is, it comes to be 3.78. Same way for bedroom we will calculate murum filling in bedroom. So directly we will write down here as bedroom. Again we have to find out the length of bedroom. So we will find out, consider this as length of length of bedroom. How to calculate length of bedroom? What is the length of bedroom? Here length of bedroom it is 3.5. So here we will consider as 3.5. So 3.5 minus again the inner 3.5, that is 0.11 minus 0.11. So after subtracting 3.5, that is 3.5 minus 0.11 twice, that is 3.28. So 3.28 is nothing but the 3.28 is nothing but the length. Okay. Same way we have to calculate the width in case of room, in case of bedroom. So we will consider this as width for bedroom. Width is equals to, again width of this bedroom is 4 meters. So we will consider this as 4 minus 4.0 minus 0.11 minus 0.11, that it comes to be same, that is already we have taken, that is 3.78 meters. So in this way we have considered the bedroom length and width for murum fillings. So how many numbers of bedrooms are there? Only one numbers of bedroom is there. What is the length of this length? 3.28 is the length. What is the width? Width is nothing but the 3.78. So 3.78 is the width. How many height of murum filling is 0.8. Already we have taken this. So this is, it comes to be 9.91. Same way for third is living room. So we will consider living room. Yes, living room. Again same way we have to find out the length of living room. Length of living room. What is length of living room? It has been mentioned in this plan as 4 meters along length directions, x directions, that is 4 meters. So 4 meters minus 0.11 minus 0.11. So it comes to be 3.78. So it comes to be 3.78 meters. Okay. Same way width of along width directions, width for this living room. How to calculate width? What is the width? Is it has been given for this living room as 3.5. So 3.5 meters is the width along this. So 3.5 minus 0.11 minus 0.11, it comes to be 3.5 minus 0.11. Already we have taken this 3.28. So 3.28 meters. Okay. So here how many numbers of living room it has been mentioned as 1. What is length of 1? 3.78 is the length. What is width of this living room for border filling? 3.28 is the width of this border filling for living room. And what is height? Height is nothing but 0.8. So here we have just added this all quantities. How many numbers will be there in murum filling? Kitchen, bedroom and living room. Only in these 3 rooms there will be murum fillings. We have calculated by offset we have calculated this murum filling. Just we have to add this 3 quantities. So we will add these 3 quantities. So this plus this plus this quantity. So this it comes to be 28.24416. Okay. So in this way we have to calculate the different quantities. In this way we can easily calculate the different quantities. So here important is boulder and murum fillings calculations. Okay. In last lectures we have studied about excavations, we have studied about PCC, but here important is boulder and murum filling by the concept of offset. So here we have considered the offset concept. In next lecture, we will consider some more concepts on border filling, room filling, or PCC or flooring. So in every lecture, there is somewhat different concepts to be used in this. So here we will end this lectures. If anyone having queries or problems, so they can ask me. Okay. So here we will end the today's lectures. Thank you.